Hi, this is Mira, one of your favorite Mary Kay sales directors, and I'm here today just after awards night. Mary Kay awards night was great. I got my most recent ring, and thanks to all my customers who made that happen. Without your partnership, this 15th year of Quarter Sales wouldn't have been possible. So, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about when massive action can be a sabotage, not a strategic move for your business. I just got done with Mary Kay conference. I'm going to miss the third day because I messed up my plane reservations and am already going to be on my way out to Hawaii for our family vacation and to continue to set up the next stage of our lives on the island of Oahu. And usually at conferences, people get really excited. They come off, they celebrate their accomplishments, they set new goals, they get excited about what's possible, and the speakers say things like, take massive action, start booking your parties today, get 5 interviews booked for as soon as you get home. And while massive action is an important thing, sometimes it's not a strategic thing. When you aren't sure exactly what you want or why you want it, massive action can actually be a deterrent to what you're doing, because if you're not emotionally tied to the goal that you've made for yourself, if it's not the goal you really want, it's the goal you think you should want, it's the next step on the career path, it's the logical goal, it's not going to motivate you. And when you get into massive action, even when you have really good results, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to feel very, very, very frustrated with how much time it takes out of the things that really are priorities on your life. So, my encouragement to you, whether in Mary Kay or whatever kind of conference, whatever kind of business you're in, this is about the half year point, whether your fiscal year runs from, if it runs in January or if it runs in till the end of June, then here we are in the new year. Take some time right now to be really intentional about what you really want, what your actual goal is, not what you think your goal should be. And if you're not sure where to start with a smaller goal, because that gives you more opportunities to win along the way. You can always achieve a smaller goal early and then move on to a bigger goal. But it starts right here with getting your mindset right and knowing what you want and why you want it. Because the third law of the mind says, the law of attraction says that when thoughts have emotions tied to them, they become magnets to what you want. So when you are able to get emotional about the thoughts that you have, the goals that you set, you will start attracting what you want. But I encourage you right now to break down everything, all of your time from now until January for sure, and through the end of the year, or the end of the fiscal year, which would be this time next year, write in everything you know is happening. So, for instance, I have a lot of travel planned in 2022 because I'm allowed to go. It's time for some things to happen. I need to go visit and solidify and reignite the relationships that I have with people all over the country and all over the world, including my bestie who just moved to Central France to pursue some dreams for her family's life. So I already know that there's going to be a lot of times that I'm going to be out of town. In fact, I'm going to be out of the country a lot. So I have all of the blocks of time that I know I can work blocked out. In fact, I think I spent 3 days doing things in my office last week that don't excite me, that don't put any dollars in my pocket per se, but are really important for me to leave from here tomorrow to go and spend 3.5 weeks in Hawaii with my family, both resting, which is most important, and then starting to work on some things that are going to lay the groundwork for our next move and for our next adventure in Oahu in 2024. So that's hard for me because I love to hustle, I love to sell, I love to be in front of people, showing product, talking about the opportunity, all of those things. So what I did instead was plan. And I did some appointments. I did some very strategic coffee dates, happy hour dates, dinner dates, brunch dates, coffee date. Did I say coffee already? Play dates, in order to be connecting with people, going to other people's parties at their homes, to connect with people who would be important, who I feel like would be important for me, for my business starting out the new year, who I wanted to put a little bit of Mira into their lives, to deposit a little bit of happiness and sunshine so that when I need their help and support, when I need them to book a party, when I need them to listen for a lipstick, or share for shadows, or any of those things, I can ask that because I've already made the investment in their lives. I don't have to make the investment, and then wait and do the goal or feel artificial. I have strategically planned so that I can take massive action in the fall and winter, going into the first part of my Mary Kay year, and be on target for where I want to be and possibly even ahead of the game. So I hope this is helpful for you, as you look forward to what's next for you, for your fiscal year, for your entrepreneurial business. I'd love to answer any questions that you have about this, so make sure to DM me. And I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching.